What if I told you that pretty much everything we think we know about ancient temples is wrong? For centuries, we've looked at these incredible structures as places of worship. But what if they weren't built for gods at all? What if they were actually pieces of highly advanced technology?
I mean, let that sink in for a second. This is the core idea we're digging into today. That temples aren't some kind of cosmic telephone to talk to the divine. No, they're precisely engineered devices built to interact directly with your biology. Think of them as frequency laboratories that have been disguised as religion.
So, this brings us right to the first big point. We have radically misunderstood the purpose of these places. The way we use them today, it's just a world away from what they were originally designed for. It seems we've swapped out a powerful technology for, well, just tradition.
Think of it like this. We've been using the wrong dictionary this whole time. Where we see the word prayer, the original manual would have said calibration. Where we see worship, they were actually talking about alignment. And what we call tradition today was once a technology for transformation. It's a total shift from being a passive believer to being an active participant in your own personal engineering.
Okay, so if these places are machines, how in the world do they actually work? Well, the wild part is the process starts before you even step inside. It uses these invisible forces that are all around us, things like sound and motion, and it all begins with an object you've definitely seen before.
Right, the temple bell. We see them everywhere, but what are they really for? Are they just to get a god's attention? Well, this temple code suggests a purpose that is way more scientific. It's not about who hears the bell, it's about what the sound does to your brain.
And it all comes down to one key thing: frequency. See, many of these ancient temple bells are precisely tuned to resonate at 432 hertz. And that is not a random number. It's a very specific sonic key, chosen because of the measurable effects it has on the human body. So what does this magic number, 432 hertz, actually do? Well, it's known to calm the nervous system right down. It helps the left and right hemispheres of your brain start talking to each other, to synchronize. It even helps stabilize your emotions. So when you hear that bell, you're not just hearing a sound. You're getting a biological reset. It's sonic calibration. All right, so that's sound. Next up is motion. You know how people walk in a circle around the inner sanctum, always in a clockwise direction? That's not just a gesture of respect. It's a physical process. The idea is that the temple's very geometry generates what's called a torsion field, kind of like a subtle spinning energy vortex. By walking clockwise, with the flow, you are physically aligning your own body's energy field with the temple's. You're literally walking through a calibration machine. Now we've dealt with the forces on the outside, let's go deep inside, to the very heart of the machine, the inner sanctum. And you gotta stop thinking of this as just a holy room. A better way to see it is as the core reactor of the entire system. The way this place is built is so deliberate. It's a resonance chamber, and the materials were chosen for their energetic properties. They used granite because it's fantastic at storing frequency. It acts like a giant capacitor. Then there's quartz, which radiates and amplifies that stored energy. And finally, metals are used to conduct and channel the energy flow. It is a perfectly engineered piece of hardware. And right at the center of this reactor, you have the so-called idol. But to understand its real function, you have to look at how it's, well, activated. The process is called prano-pradashista, and this is where it gets really wild. This is where sound waves from very specific chants or mantras are systematically collapsed into the stone itself. It's said this process aligns the very molecules of the stone, turning it into a stable, programmable frequency battery. So after this activation process, it's no longer just a carved piece of stone. It becomes a device, a kind of stored intention field that you can actually interface with. So you see, it's not an object of worship, it's a piece of consciousness technology. So now we get to the payoff. We've looked at the hardware, the sound, the motion, the core reactor. But how does this technology actually plug into your own biology to create a change? Have you ever noticed that feeling of deep peace that can wash over you inside a temple? Well, the theory says that's not a miracle, it's just mechanics. The entire environment is engineered to shift your biology. The heat from lamps and the smell of incense subtly alters your breathing, making it slower and deeper. That, plus things like higher oxygen levels and a better ion balance in the air, physically calms your body down. And the unique acoustics? They create reverberations that are known to guide your brain into a meditative alpha or theta state. It's a full system biological upgrade.
This whole technological perspective even changes how we look at the food that's offered, something known as prasad. The common idea is that it's just blessed food. But if you're looking through the lens of the temple code, it's something much, much more direct than that.
Just think about it. That food has been sitting inside the temple's main energy field, exposed to all the frequencies from the quartz, the mantras, the metals, and the heat. The idea is that this process imprints the temple's unique frequency right onto the food's molecular structure. So when you eat it, you're not just eating food, you're downloading the temple's entire calibrated environment directly into your cellular system.
So what's the grand purpose of all this? What is this sophisticated machine really for? Well, it's not about making gods happy. It's about upgrading the user. It's a technology built for the evolution of consciousness itself.
The whole point of the system is to give you a balanced nervous system, to enhance your focus and intuition, to stabilize your emotions, and to get your body, mind, and energy working together in perfect alignment. Temples weren't just places to visit. They were designed to systematically turn ordinary people into more stable, focused, and aware human beings.
So if you strip away all the layers of ritual and story that have been added over thousands of years, what you're left with is a stunning, perfectly engineered system, a lost science. And maybe that's the real point here. The tragedy isn't that people lost their faith. The tragedy is that we lost our understanding of the incredible technology our ancestors left for us.